All right, shalom, shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Before I get started, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and my elders of Great Millstone who lead, teach, and rule well. Loving and honors my fellow Akim, pushing the word in true faith and sincerity across the four corners. Shalom, peace and blessings to the sincere listeners and the sincere subscribers to the Men and Dice and Great Millstone. This is the brother Edified, Mr. Leonard Church. Come with a quick lesson, man. Low one should be pretty quick, but I just wanted to kind of speak a little bit. Turn this down a little bit. Speak a little bit on a recent situation that's in the news. Pretty much going into what T.I. and his son King Harris. That situation, man, because just being in this captivity, man, being in this this kingdom of America, Babylon the Great, it leads to and it promotes a high level of just unorder, man. Especially amongst our people, in which that contributes to the destruction, okay, and really the lack of true guidance just with our people. I have here an article pulled up. I'm not gonna really get into it. If you want, you can YouTube or Google, T.I. King Harris, scuffle. It happened, I believe, at a Falcons game. You can look it up if you're really interested. Really, I'm more so aiming at just speaking upon the matter versus kind of getting into the matter. If you're familiar with it, you kind of know what's going on. If not, you can look it up. But real quick, let me get this precept. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 13. I'm going to start at verse 24. It says, "He that spareth his rod hateth his son, but he that loveth him chasteneth him betimes." You see? And, like I said, not to get all in the nooks and crevices of this, these kids funny. Not to get into the nooks and crevices of this and their situation. Really, just more so speaking on it from a broader standpoint. This is a product of black culture, man. You know what I'm saying? In which, even when when I was coming up, high school, whatever, I listened to T.I., you know what I mean? And, kind of pulling the meat from the bones as far as, like, listening to certain types of music, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of men, in the truth, like, we'll listen to rap music, but at the same time, we understand a time and place, for it, you know what I mean? Then we also, too, understand that it's not truly reality, man. Like, even as a child growing up, I kind of got a sense early that wasn't real. You know what I mean? I would listen to it, you know what I'm saying? Catch a vibe, whatever, like they say in the world, whatever. But what I'm saying is, some people, some of us know and understand that it's a so-called art form in this world, this society, and that it's not real, in the same way that, movies, cinema, theater, reality TV, so a certain level sports, a lot of things that, are pushed and we consume in this society. We know that the vast majority of it isn't real. It's fabricated, it's a form of entertainment. But, there's a lot of people who actually look at those things and really truly believe that they're real. And real quick, let me do this for no, it should be good. They believe that it's real, man. So even when you look at the fruit of T.I. Tip Harris and his son King Harris, in which all his kids not even like that. You can just see that he's a so-called bad apple, man. I believe he got like one son who's like in the country music. You know what I mean? Because you best believe that there's a high level and high chance of probability that his children are going to be musically inclined, because He was a very popular rap artist, and his wife was a very popular R&B artist. You know what I'm saying? But in terms of the order that really should be established and really should be promoted within these and primarily our households, it should be heavily dictated, and heavily controlled and guided by the head of the household, being the man. But even in, like I said, not to get into nooks and crevices of that situation, but even, from what's coming out as far as how that household was established, King Harris didn't even spend a lot of time, or spend most of his time within the household of his parents. He spent a lot of time within his grandmother's household, in which it was reported, or it has been reported, allegedly, you guys, allegedly out here, these situations nowadays, that they weren't even that far apart, the houses. But like I said, this is just yet another example in another situation to where it shows that the turn of things have been turned upside down, man. Okay, that the good things have been called and declared evil. Okay, and evil things have been called and declared good. Because in the true sense of the matter, I'm gonna get to the scriptures to finish the lesson out. Lord willing, I'll leave a link of the article in the description, just for reference. And like I said, if you feel so inclined to get more into the situation, you can look it up yourself. But in the true sense of the matter, in our culture, in our heritage, and the book of the law that we subscribe to, being the Bible, and us being the Hebrew Israelites, we truly know and understand that this situation shouldn't even be at this point, man. And if you know when we get into it. All right, so this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 21. I'm gonna start at verse 18. It says, if a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, which will not obey the voice of his father or the voice of his mother, and that when they have chastened him will not hearken unto them. And even in a situation that you'll see online, if you look it up, or if you have saw it already, that's really kind of spiritual too, because one aspect of that situation was Tiny was trying to intervene to get King Harris to cool it out, man, in her own way. And then what happened after that? T.I. intervened and was like, put the man, put him in the headlock, like, really, then they won't put the pause on him, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, probably because of the nature of them being in that in the stadium and everything like that, it probably could have escalated more if it wasn't in that situation. But that's why the scriptures dictate and state how to handle certain situations, even situations as such as T.I. and King Harris, man. Deuteronomy 21:19, it says, then shall his father and his mother lay hold on him, and bring him out unto the elders of his city, and unto the gate of his place. And they shall say unto the elders of his city, that our son is stubborn and rebellious. He will not obey our voice. He is a glutton and a drunkard. And that's spiritual, bro. Because even in that situation, one thing King Harris was saying was like, I had too much to drink. He was, just saying it out there like that. In which even, now, of course, when you're younger and, you kind of, first get into the drink, most of us are going to have situations to where we do overdrink, you know what I'm saying? But really, even in the sense of that, when you coming up, your father should be able to prep you with drink as he deems and sees fit. You know what I mean? Here it is. And this kingdom, you got to wait till you, 21? Like Jake said in the world, you can go off to war and get your head or your leg blown off at 18, but you can't get a drink until you're 21. That's going to show you that this world is it's just jacked up, man. There's no real true foundationary, and really the foundation comes by way of the Holy Bible and the Spirit. There's no good solid foundationary way to live out here established in this society. We try our best to the best of our ability to live and adhere to the scriptures the best of our ability, but there's even certain times, like even if a man does actually lay hold upon his son, to really, beat the picture into him, man, that man might end up going to jail, man. But that contributes to what? The sighing and crying of holy, righteous men, who are crying out and speaking out upon the abominations, okay, and the wicked ways that be done in the midst thereof. Verse 21, and all the men of his city shall stone him with stones, that he die. So shalt thou put evil away from among you, and all Israel shall hear and fear. You see? And see, that's the thing. That's one aspect of what's missing in our society, in this society. I don't want to say in this society, that now, of course, in the kingdom, Israel, the Israelites will be perfected, so, there won't be a need, for this law to be enacted upon rebellious children. But even in the sense of for the heathens, after their time is fulfilled, as far as their judgment of them serving slavery and captivity, and they be set up upon their own lands, they're going to be able to govern according to the law, to where if a rebellious spirit like this does come and rise up, they're going to already know how to handle it. Ain't going to be no calling no CPS or letting this little miscreant, run amok. And what do we do? Like, no, we already know what to do. What does the God and power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, okay, and his people, what is he proclaim and say to do in these situations? And then what? We're gonna be perfected, and the law will be written within our inward parts. So if that situation come up, in the midst of our lordship, it's already gonna be, the law gonna be laid down, man. It ain't gonna be evil spirits just running amok with no sure law and guidelines to govern. You see? So I just wanted to use, that T.I. and King Harris situation to, bring light, to yet another reason why we continue to cry out, man, and to push forth the truth, understanding of this word and this gospel, because the stuff ain't right, man. I was going to use a more colorful word, but it ain't right, and it's vexing, and then what's going to happen is you're going to have other little hard-headed, stiff-necked, drunk, lazy, good-for-nothing little younger people coming up, and King Harris going to be damn near their idol, man. It may not be a lot, but you better believe that he got some little young whippersnapper following him in his pages or whatever, and thinking that he cool and doing, what I'm saying? And it's just vexing, man. It's vexing. It ain't right, and these are things that we look forward to in the kingdom of heaven, that the power will be in our hands once again, through the will of Yahweh Shem Shai, that our law can be properly used, okay, and adhered, at the establishment of the kingdom of heaven, man. So I'm in lesson off here. Lord William Edified. Once again, before I close out, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Rechak Wadash. Double honors to my apostles and my elders of great millstone who lead, teach, and rule well. Love and honor to my fellow Akim, pushing the word in true faith and sincerity across the four corners. Shalom, peace and blessings to the sincere listeners and the sincere subscribers of the Men of Doctrine Great Millstone. Lord William, be edified. Until next time, Shalom.